Hello everyone, my name is Joanna, and here you can find support in healing insecure attachment style. By being aware of your subconscious program around love, you'll be able to heal all the wounds on your attachment and experience love relationships where you feel safe, where you feel seen, and where you feel empowered. Today I would like to share about one of the common ways our subconscious mind is dealing with core wound around rejection and feeling of humiliation. And if you are experiencing something like this, I want you to know this is completely normal. Your mind is just trying to process emotions using past, using whatever is stored in your subconscious mind, is trying to meet your needs the best way available to your mind. So this process, this mental experience is related to situation where you felt humiliated, your need was unmet, and you felt humiliation around it. And after that incident, your mind starts creating fantasy where you are restoring that humiliation by revenge. So you're fantasizing how you humiliated the person and how you actually created scenario which help you to experience the revenge you did to this person, what the person did to you. So by showing interest in that mental process, by identifying that you are fantasizing, your mind is sending this pictures and movie in your mind. By showing interest into that, you'll be able to understand why it's happening and what you can do about this once you get the message behind that fantasy. Fantasy is a beautiful tool to identify our needs. So here we'll try to identify how the mind is trying to meet a need and reverse the pride. Dr. Darlene Lancer in her book wrote that revenge is a way to restore humiliation, to reverse humiliation and restore pride. If not successful, we feel weak and suffer from shame because we didn't stand up to the aggressor. So now, if you're going through this type of fantasies when you are humiliating the person who humiliated you, and you're getting that revenge, I want you to understand that just your mind is trying to restore that pride. Now ask yourself, okay, through that revenge, it's a method. We see it as a method. What need would be met? What will I be able to get? So the answer might be, I would feel seen, I would feel heard, I would feel good about myself because I showed up for myself. So that's the restoration of pride. I would show this person that I deserve better. Maybe I will get the apology or explanation why this person did that to me. And through that process, I will no longer feel rejected, and I will be able to connect. So from the subconscious perspective, that fantasy is quite beneficial. It meets our needs, right? We fantasize this person feels bad, this person apologizes, this person reconnects with us. It's opposite to rejection. We feel like we showed up for ourselves. We show that we deserve better. So through this process, this fantasy, a lot of positives happens. It happens in the fantasy because of past trauma and past experiences when the only source was fantasy. The only way to show up for yourself, the only way to get connection, get the apology, acknowledgement of your pain. You feel seen, you feel heard, because the person would see, oh my gosh, if I did this to you, it was horrible. I'm sorry. You get the apology. I understand how painful it was. So you would feel the acknowledgement for your pain. You had to use this type of coping mechanism, deal with that pain and meet your needs in fantasies, because in the past you didn't have any other options. Today, you basically using what's stored in your subconscious mind, and you're dealing with similar situations the same way. What we want to update here is that process, that moment when we recognizing that we can meet some of these needs. Of course, we want to focus on how can I offer this to myself, and if it's possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but if it's possible, how can I get this from that person or someone else. So here we identify that it would make me feel seen or heard. By showing interest in that experience, by being interested in yourself, you already meeting that need. I am seen. Now it's time to acknowledge your pain. Of course it was painful. Of course it was hurtful to me. I don't deserve this type of treatment. It's not right. Acknowledgement, feeling seen, feeling hurt, right? Validation for your pain, for your experience, that it was not right, it was not okay, and you have a right to feel hurt. The need for connection, of course, again, could be met internally when you connecting with that part of you who feels this way, when you're trying to process that, and you journaling, you acknowledging your pain, you see it, you're not repressing, you're not neglecting, you're not avoiding, you fully feel it and you fully validate. And of course, sharing that story, how you got hurt and humiliated with someone you love, with friend, with supportive, understanding person, or with a therapist or coach who can process this with you and understand you and validate your experience and your emotions. This will help to meet the need for connection. When it comes to the need to show up for yourself, it requires this situation basically is a signal for you that it's time to work on boundaries, that it's time to visualize how you're setting small boundaries with people, how you're showing up for yourself, means for your needs, for your truth. For you teach people how you want to be treated. It has to happen everywhere with everyone. Of course, if you suffer from people pleasing, not setting boundaries from the young age, and you have strong program around it, it has to happen through visualization, how you can do it, practicing, even asking friend to pretend you are this person, this, let's say, co-worker who takes always my stapler from my desk, and I will be acting with you, practicing my boundary and expressing, please don't use my personal belongings, right? So visualization, practicing, actually acting out that boundary, small boundaries from the beginning, that revenge you're fantasizing about, and that restoration of pride shows that you need to start working on expressing your boundaries. So I hope this was helpful, and I am very grateful that I can share this with you. And if you have any comments, please leave below in the comment section. Thank you for watching.